Good afternoon, everyone. This is Barry Fear here. Sorry I haven't been able to bring you the usual rap set episodes, but this is episode 23 now. And the last Barbecue Friday was a success, but the day after that I was feeling very ill, and to tell us more about that, here's Steve Wood. Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, Barry. Nice to see you again. Glad to be back. Glad to see you back after you. So I don't know, Barry. I don't know what happened. I came on Tuesday and you were in hospital. So I'd like to know, and I'm sure everyone else would like to know, what happened.
So, like I say at the beginning of each episode, grab yourself something nice to eat, like steak here, spaghetti bolognese or meatballs, and settle back. Well, the day after Barbecue Friday, guys, I got up on Saturday morning and I ate breakfast, and then after that, I wasn't feeling well at all. So, unfortunately, I had to be carted up by an ambulance to Northern Beaches Hospital. So, up on arrival at Northern Beaches Hospital, I went into emergency. Okay, and then they gave me a bed on ward 5D and bed 4. And then on Sunday morning, I heard a helicopter coming into land. I think they were bringing someone in. And then my brother came and saw me, so that was a good experience. And then the doctors came and saw me, and that was great, and discussed the procedure the next day. But in emergency, before I was admitted, guys, a couple of doctors saw me and they gave me something for the pain, and then the surgeons came along and they said we had to take out your gallbladder. So that's what was causing the pain.
Right.
So last Thursday was when the trouble began. Okay, we ate pizza. Not the Thursday we had the pizza, but the Thursday after that. So the ambulance had to come for me just before 1 o'clock, and I had to go to emergency then again on that occasion. Not good, guys, but as I say always on the show, health does come first, not last. Here's my offside.
It's interesting, Barry, isn't it? It's interesting how, we rely on these services and when we need them. Fantastic. So, you like the hospital treatment was good? Efficient?
The hospital treatment was good, yes. And the ambulance officers were good as well. So then after the discussion with the surgeons, I was then taken upstairs to level 5, and ward 5D was my ward, and bed number 4. and I didn't get a room with a view though, which was a bit disappointing.
Yeah, yeah.
And all I got to look at was views from someone else's ward.
Oh, okay.
So on the Sunday night, I had to have a big meal because, as you know, if you go for surgery, you cannot eat anything after midnight. And then the following morning, the surgeons came in, and then they discussed what time I was going in for surgery, and I left my ward just before 20 to 2 on Monday afternoon. I was then taken down to the theatres, and then I was met by an anaesthetist who put me off to sleep before going off into the theatres. And then
Do you remember going into theatre, Barry?
I did, yes.
Yeah. So you're still slightly awake, were you?
I was still slightly awake, yes. So the procedure took about 45 minutes, okay, and then I was taken into recovery before returning to my ward on Monday. The following day, I was put on fluids, and then the next day, a bland diet. Okay, so it all went well, and then on Thursday, which was yesterday, I was discharged from the hospital.
Right.
So
minus your gallbladder.
minus my gallbladder, yes.
That's a good job. We don't need it. Did they explain to you why you don't need gallbladder?
No.
Didn't they? Quite interesting. Quite interesting. Quite interesting.
So the doctors came in every day to ask how I was, and I was able to come home yesterday, and this is what this video is all about.
Right.
My stay at Northern Beaches. So I don't know when I will be returning to work yet, but hopefully soon.
Did they give you any indication, Barry, of how long you've got to be home?
I don't know.
No, don't know. Have you got to go for a follow-up visit?
Yes.
When's that?
And that's the next subject. I have to go up for a follow-up in the doctor's rooms in about 4 weeks. Because you've got to do that if you had surgery. You can't mess around with that.
It's the risk of infection, Barry. Keep your dressing clean. You have to have your dressing changed. Have you got a little dressing?
Well, I can have a shower and that, so
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. And do you have a little dressing?
I'm not sure, so with a bit, so that was why I was getting all this pain there.
Well, it's good, Barry, that they've found the actual cause now and removed the cause of the irritation, the discomfort and pain. So hopefully going forward, it'll be a lot better.
And leading into where instead of going,
yeah, that's right.
You've
still got your plaster on your finger there, on your wrist.
And this, I can't show you it. It's a bit off-putting there.
Yeah.
So in ending the show today, I'd like to say it's great to be home. Okay, after 2 admissions to hospital.
Yeah.
Hopefully there won't be any more.
No.
And to close the show today, the number that we rely on 24 hours a day, 000. Please do not ring that number for trivial issues. Here's my officer.
That's right. Just goes to show. You're a living legend, living proof, Barry, that number is for emergencies only, which is what you experienced. And it's great that you get a great service because people don't abuse it. And if you do abuse it, the service will fall off. So we need to keep that line only for emergencies. Very much.
So, before I do go today, I'd like to say this is episode 23 now, to make up for the lost episode last Monday through to now. So welcome to it, and welcome to my viewers. And Steve, thanks again for coming on the show.
Absolute pleasure, Barry. It's very interesting to hear about your experience. Very interesting.
And just then giving you if I can find it, don't forget to.
You got it there, Barry?
I can't get it. I'm just remember, guys, to sanitize, because this is very important. And here's my offside.
Absolutely. So we've just been out in the van for an outing. Unfortunately, Barry couldn't come. But the girls come out, so we sanitised everything after we came out of the van. The chairs, everything we touched in the van, using sanitation or hand sanitizer wipes. So very important. We keep it all up.
So, in ending the show today, I'd like to say that I'm really very sorry for not having to bring episode 23 to you this coming week. I know it's the end of the week, and hopefully on Monday, episode 24 will happen, okay? So, thank you for being patient whilst I have been absent from the studio, and I really do appreciate it. And one last thing before, well, 2 last things actually. Please do tell the doctors and nurses when you are at the hospital the exact truth and nothing but the truth. Here's my offside.
That's right. It's important that they can help you, so you need to help them by giving as much accurate information as possible.
And don't make up silly stories about them, about your medical issues. Here's my offside.
That's right. People do very often find out on you, but they shouldn't. You should absolutely stick to the facts so that you can get accurate treatment. And we don't waste people's time.
So, I'd say at Northern Beaches Hospital, guys, was really good. I didn't get the room with the view though. A bit disappointing. The food was nice. I had a beautiful vegetarian pasta on Sunday for lunch there, and my brother came up, and like I said, the surgeons came and discussed what was going to happen on the Monday. So So I was on the road to having my gallbladder out, which, I'm very happy about now. So no more pain and discomfort, and no more having to ring the ambulance again, because it was a very frightening time. And the ambulance was called on Saturday after breakfast, and I was taken by two lovely ambulance officers to Northern Beach. And this is where I'd like to end this is where I'd like to end my story now on the Northern Beaches Hospital stay, and thank you to the staff there who really helped me, and thank you to the surgeons there. And one last thing, guys, it really is wonderful to be home in my own bed. And on that note, guys, time for us to say good afternoon and have a good weekend now. And here's Steve for his farewell now.
That's right. Thanks for relaying the story, Barry. I'm glad you had a good experience at the hospital. Great thanks to all those people that helped you. Great to be back. Great to see you back. Everybody have a great weekend. Normal service next week, Barry.
And on that note, it is time to say farewell now. And don't drink and drive, or you'll go bang. Here's my offer.
Great advice, Barry. Everybody listen to Barry. You can't go wrong. You use some great advice. Don't drink and drive.
And don't use 000 to get a lift to the pub. Only use it for when you really have to.
Triple O's not your plan B. Not your plan B.
And don't tell them that you're lonely. Okay, tell Lifeline. The number there is 131114. Get a pen and paper and write that down. 131114, and stick it on your fridge. And until episode 24 next week, then, this is Barry Fear and Steve Wood wishing you a very happy and safe weekend. And here he is for his farewell.
Okay, next week back to somewhat normal. I'll see you, or hopefully Barry, I'll get to do a guest appearance next week. And we'll see all the viewers there.
But from us now, a very good afternoon, and take care of yourselves and one another. But for now, it's a very good afternoon. Thanks for watching episode 24. Bye bye. Have a great weekend.